Hello, everyone, and happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Anna Hill,
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
and happy Black History Month. Today, for you, we have what is going on in the world of Ecamm.
That is right. And we're in Salisbury season, and we have ELA Live coming up pretty soon.
Well, I like that. We also have social media updates, and boy, do we have some awesome ones.
And we have trivia, 3 chances to win some Ecamm merch.
That's right.
Monday
Look,
we'll be giving away the Ecamm Fam.
this is it.
mug.
This is where you're gonna win today. So and the questions are pretty awesome. So listen up, right? So let's say hello to the fam. I see our awesome Dan in here. I haven't. We see our Matt also.
Hello.
We see our George in here
George.
also.
Hey, I like the hat.
It's Monday, fam, and thank you so much for being here with us. So we're gonna get started right away with what is going on in the world of Ecamm. And as Fuljens mentioned, there's a lot of Salisbury going on in Salisbury season, right? So he just finished with the Ecamm Live Challenge. And for those of you who joined, you should have received an email with your certificate. So go ahead and share that certificate in your favorite social media platform to let everybody know that you are just awesome with Ecamm Live. Fuljens.
Definitely. And tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the flow is back. And Lisa Laporte, the CEO of Twit, is going to join the flow to talk about podcast advertising. That's tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That is awesome. And then on Wednesday, you're going to have us, Fuljens and I, who are going to be covering part 2, podcasting graphics part 2. So you are going to want to tune in there because we are almost done with it and it looks really good.
That's right. And Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, meet Ecamm's co-founders, Ken and Glenn, the one and only. And it's going to be hosted by Adrian Salisbury. It's Salisbury season. It's this Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And because it's Salisbury season, we also have the Ecamm Life Academy starting as well. So there's a lot going on. If you did not catch the challenge, you have another opportunity to catch, to learn even more of Ecamm Life because Adrian will go even deeper than he went in the challenge during the 2 weeks that he has the Ecamm Life Academy.
Yes, and for more information, check out ecammliveacademy.com. That's ecammliveacademy.com. It's $199 for new students and $99 for returning alumni.
And I love it because there's a lot of return of alumni in the class. So whenever we go into the private community that Adrian opens up for every class, we see a lot of alumni, and I'm like, hello. But then we also see some new people, which is great too.
Always a beautiful thing.
Yeah. And next Monday, everyone, we're going to have the one and only
Katie
as a guest in the show. So she has some surprises for us, I'm assuming. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. And for those of you who did not know, we have a newsletter, the ENN newsletter, and you can sign up for it. We have it on LinkedIn as well as in email. So you have 2 ways of signing up for that. And we're going to have the link in the comments. So let's see what's going on with our fam. Because let's see, you're getting some more. Loving the hat too, Fuljens Henry.
Thank you.
We see Ben.
Dropping that link. Ben, good to see you here. I'm dropping that link to the ENN newsletter right there in the chat. There you go.
Fuljens, this is for you.
It's hard to properly light yourself with a brimmed hat. Kudos to Fuljens for pulling that off. Thank you.
and you're all like matchy with the background and everything.
I know.
So
I didn't even think about that.
yeah, but you did it. You did all of that. So okay, everyone. So who knows what the theme for Black History Month is this month? Something that I did not know that there was a specific theme for each month. We just celebrated everything about it, but I guess which is good because when I learned about it, I started researching and I started reminiscing of the artist because it is this is the name of it is the theme is African Americans and the arts. So I started thinking about influences that I had growing up when it came to singers and artists. So I was thinking about Donna Summer, which was I used to hear my mom singing and dancing to. I grew up listening to Barry White, and Homeboy just did his thing. And Fulgens, what about you? What influences? What do you think about for musicians?
MJ, Michael Jackson.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I
that's
went
where
deeper. I went deeper because
that's
I
where I
feel
start. Yeah, you can go as deep as you want. That's where I start.
you heard your parents with other artists, listening to other artists also, right? So there's like some influence that come way before MJ.
Right, but
But
I didn't grow up in my household listening to African American. My parents listened to like African American music. It was more Haitian music, right? So,
got you. Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Okay, I see. I hear you. So
yeah.
what about you? What about you all? What do you listen to? And what kind of music when you think about the Afro beats and Caribbean beats that are all mixed in, just like the song that we had in the waiting screen. There's some Afro beats, there's some Caribbean beats, there's some American beats. So
Mhm.
right. So let's see what you have. Hello, Michael.
Michael Hill, good to see you here.
All right, Alexander. He says Alexander Jackman
Dr.
says both.
Jackman,
Dr.
hello, good to see you
Jackman.
here.
Hello. Say both. Black history is American history. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes, I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree. So yeah, so that's it. MJ Fulgens, that's all?
I mean, taking it back. That's as far back as I'll go in terms of like
Okay.
going back the furthest. Keep it
I
at
just
MJ.
I
We'll
mean
keep it at MJ.
there's still some artists that I hear and they're amazing because the new artists now are bringing it back. And so I look back, it's like, oh, what is that? So they have Chuck Berry, and we just watched a movie with Elvis, right? And we saw that influence there as well. So that was pretty awesome
Yeah.
to learn
Yeah.
about. Yeah. So Steve, hello, Steve.
Hello, Steve. Good to see you here.
All right, so we are going to go in the world of social, everyone. And let me tell you, the world of social has a lot going on.
There's a comment on my head.
Oh, snap. I just wrote Steve. Thank you, Fulgens.
Thanks. Thank you.
Let's go right here. Let's go right here to it. All right, Steve, properly going to say hello to you.
There you go.
That's for you, Fulgens.
Is that the name you want to represent? I don't know what you mean by that.
Let me see. So here we go. I played Michael Jackson Thriller on the piano. Okay. Okay, so what's from that?
Nice.
Louis Armstrong or All Stars.
Yeah.
Okay, Louis Armstrong, yes, All
Taking it
Stars.
back.
Way. And I
Yeah.
was gonna look it up on YouTube, but I didn't want to get strikes, right? Because right away we're just gonna get strikes on
Yeah.
music. Who's this?
Boney M. And in the UK. I'm not familiar with UK artists like that.
You went deeper. Gretchen,
Gretchen, hello, good to see
hello,
you.
hello. Yeah, so there are all these amazing influences, but I was listening to Barry White a little bit earlier as I was looking through this, and I was like, yeah, that man had a voice. He had a voice. He would just speak. If a guy came to me like talking like with that voice, I would be like, what's my name? Right? Because that's exactly what happened when Fuljens said hello to me with his microphone. I was like, okay. So very white. Very white. Here we go. Hello, Sammy.
Samuel, good to see you here.
Okay, so let's go over the social media updates, everyone. Like we mentioned, there are quite a lot, and we're going to start with TikTok, right? Because TikTok is pretty high. It's been going on and off with oh yeah, we have great engagement, we have all of these things, but now TikTok music is getting a hit, everyone, because last week, and this started February 1st, Universal Music group announced it will stop licensing its songs to TikTok starting February 1st due to some pay disagreements. Fulgens.
Yeah, so Universal Music Group shared in an open letter that TikTok only makes up around 1% of its total revenue. And the decision to end the licensing contract was partly swung by how little TikTok compensates artists and songwriters despite its massive and growing user base.
And then, because of course, it seems like a wrap, right? Of course, TikTok responded with a statement, and TikTok said, sad and disappointing that Universal Music Group has put their own greed above their interests of the artists and songwriters.
They clap back.
Right. So now I just want to hear from the artists themselves and see what's going on. Because there's some truth in the middle. But what does that mean to us now, right? So if we're using those songs and those music, and if we use them before, now the songs are going to be muted in your videos. So even if you were able to play that before, you won't be able now. So those videos are going to be played muted. That's what that means for us. So who uses TikTok, and what do you think about this? How is this going to affect you in your creator journey for TikTok? Fulton, to
I,
start
s-
with you.
I see it as a positive for independent artists, right? This could be a silver lining for them because they could get more exposure, more visibility on TikTok. There's chances that independent artist music might go more viral, and creators and people who are using TikTok may be leaning more towards that avenue, right? Getting music from more independent. I see that as a good for them, right? With Universal out the picture.
Yeah. Yeah, and then also on that same lines, what if it's true that TikTok doesn't pay their artists, and then now the indie artists are going to be even more starving? So hopefully, they can get to there's something good for the indie artists. So.
Yeah. And I don't know, my algorithm, when I'm on TikTok, I get pushed indie artists, right? I'm not seeing Taylor, I'm not seeing Drake, I'm not seeing any of them. I'm getting more independent artists music. And I'm also seeing content now of independent artists saying, hey, your music is, your mainstream music is it's going away. Contact me for I got some music, I got some tracks, hit me up. So I'm starting to see the hustle. So we'll
That's
see.
great. That's great. And
Yeah.
also, I believe Epidemic Sound is exploring and experimenting with something like that as well in CapCut. And I can see them even and more of the creators using it on the platforms and not getting penalized for using it, because before we would, right,
Yeah.
our videos would not get recommended because we're not using native music.
Right.
Yeah. So let's see what the fam is saying right here over TikTok. All right. Oh, okay. We went back with yeah, very white. In honor of go ahead, Fulgence.
In honor of Black History Month on my show, I have been sharing books about little known artists and inventors that have had a huge influence. Absolutely.
Awesome. Awesome. You see, so Gretchen, I was just sharing before you came in that I didn't know that there were usually themes for Black History Month. And then when I found this out, it's like, this is great because it's not only highlighting the month, but also artists. So there is a guidance, right? A guide to it. Hello, G. Albert.
Gee, Alba, good to see you here.
So Steve writes, I feel most sorry for those artists. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for the indies or for like the
Yeah.
everyone. Because I mean everyone, but I mean Swift has a lot of money. Swift is set. Okay, Sammy, go ahead, Fuljens.
I'm seeing people that aren't liking this in terms of
The
the
TikTok.
music ban.
Mm-hmm.
In fairness, this is very close of the issues with Netflix.
We have some Netflix situation. Actually, no, not Netflix, but related to. Hey, Rainy Cajun.
Nintendo Legal is here. It's all about the hustle. Yeah, this I'm telling you, these indie artists gonna see. I mean, if you haven't come across them on your algorithm yet, you're gonna see a lot more. I think so. I think so. Yeah.
I mean, I have Epidemic Sound, which is the company that we use, the service that we use for our music here on ENN and also on our personal shows. They have some great artists in there. Very, very good artists. And
Yeah.
all the songs are awesome. And some of them, you can even find them on Spotify.
Yeah, for sure. And Apple Music. Matt says record labels are a part of a broken business model. They're mostly hostile to artists, and I want nothing to do with them.
Yep. There you go. Speak it, Matt. Speak it. Leave it there for you.
Power to the independent content creator. There you go.
Okay.
I have a friend that just got signed to Universal like 4 months ago, and he just lost his album on TikTok, but he has his older music before Universal. Wow.
Oh, sorry for him.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. I missed the guy, but I would read a book every day of the month and not even scratch the surface. Yes. Steve says mostly for the ones who are signed with Universal and now have their music disappearing. The big artists don't really need it, but there are smaller ones who are banking on exposure. Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly. Yeah. So the big ones, but now the little ones. But then, as Fulgens mentioned, maybe they can go independent, right? Because then now they're not in that group.
Hopefully that's the case. It's a go direct to market world. Self-publish.
You know, for real.
Yes.
For real.
Yes.
There we go. David, hello.
Running in from rehearsal, thinking about eating my rice with a fork. Don't do it, David.
David, that doesn't happen here. How dare you? That's going to take you forever to eat. Forever.
FJ, your fedora brim extends beyond the camera view. Yes, it does. Oh, where is it? Self-publish is the way to go, says David Hunt.
For real, for real, it is. I mean, just like we do now, right? So, we were having this conversation with someone who was in radio and television last week, and they were saying how things are changing. It's so much different, and like, to be able to have deals or even the on-air personality, they're not making a lot of money, which is now they're just not. They don't have a radio host, or very few stations have radio hosts. And he's just saying, just go solo, just go independent, and you'll be able to make more money than the radio stations or TV stations offer you. And this is the magic, or not the magic, but the power of having a tool like Ecamm, right? Because you can produce your own shows, you can do have your own content and deliver in whichever way you fits you and what you would like to do, and do it at your schedule. In your schedule, what works for you, what works for your audience, and this is just right, like independent. Go for it if you can do it.
Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree.
Hello, Kay. Look at her. Hello.
Jumping on to say hi, but I'm in the middle of play rehearsal. A lot of rehearsals going on right now.
What are you doing?
Okay,
What's
let's
the
go.
play? What is the play?
You know?
Yeah, so that was TikTok, everyone. But and then they came on because they needed a diversion. So they came up with a cutout for their videos, which I think that I thought they had it, because if I'm not mistaken, Instagram has the same thing. So is you can just remove the background and do that effect where you have the a background and then you're in the front. So Fulgence, you use TikTok.
So they had it green screen. So now they have just the background removal, and what has all that is CapCut. So, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking because CapCut and TikTok, they're both owned by the same, we're
Mm-hmm.
probably going to see a little bit of trickle down, hand me down features from CapCut being integrated into TikTok. That's what it seems like.
Okay.
Although the desktop version of the TikTok video editor, once you open it, you're gonna close it and leave, right? And
Yeah.
and compared to a CapCut,
Mm-hmm.
the mobile video editing platform for TikTok is, still limited, right?
Yeah.
So, but and I just checked my TikTok earlier today, and I don't have that feature, so I don't know if it's being rolled out. I don't see an option to update it, but I wouldn't use it, because I have CapCut for that. So,
Right. Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot of people have it, and believe it or not a lot of people know about CapCut. So having it on the platform is a good thing for
And
users.
it's a
But
good way to introduce users to CapCut also.
Paul, so great to see you here. We're wondering where you were.
It's like
We're like,
sneaking into class.
it's like,
in the
welcome.
back in the back row.
We missed you. We missed you from the
Yes, we did.
beginning. From the
Yes, we
beginning, we
did.
missed you. Awesome. So yeah, so that was TikTok, everyone, and what it means for us, and all of this great features that they're pulling out and
Yeah.
bringing in. So now let's move on to X Fulgence.
Well, X is testing a dedicated video tab in their function bar, and this is, well, we have a Reels tab, for example, in IG, where you can just endlessly scroll through Reels, and now this will be for X's version, so it's going to be a video tab. And I heard that it replaced what was originally there was Grok. So Grok,
Let's
they
see.
they they 86 Grok's icon and swapped it out for a video tab, which is going to be more useful anyway.
So there it is. So I'm not familiar with the X platform, but I guess right. This
Yeah,
is it. And
yeah,
yeah, so okay, so you'll be able to just go straight for video when you
for
hit
video.
X for video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you
Yep.
when you go X. So what does that mean for those of you who are X users? What does that mean for that? Do you like it? Do you like that add-on? Or Fulgence has a story about X actually.
Yeah, I deleted my X account over this weekend, so no more X for me. I'm
Yeah.
trying to cleanse my social media palette, removing some social media accounts. So I got rid of X, I got rid of Threads. I'm not going to use Threads. And I deleted one Instagram account because it's my personal Instagram account. I don't use that because we have out on Fulgence and we have other business accounts. So I deleted 3 social media accounts this weekend, and I plan to do more.
What happened was, fam, is that Fulgence when we went on a getaway to this beautiful, beautiful Airbnb cabin, just an hour away from here. And as soon as we stepped there, it was as we were somewhere else. It's pretty quiet where we live, but this Airbnb was beautiful. Everything in there was just peaceful, relaxing. They had chickens. They had a creek. They had there was nobody around there. So
Yeah.
Fulgence is sitting down in what he calls you know what, I'm not gonna say it, but he calls a really comfortable couch. And he's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to delete my platform. So I'm like, what? And he did it.
Yeah.
He did
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So that's what happened
Yeah.
when you go to places.
Swapping out social media for productivity, That's it.
How many of you have done that, right? How many of you have done that? Deleted the platforms that you barely use? Because to Fulgen's point, he really didn't use Instagram. He used Instagram mostly when I sent him reels. So I'll be sending him reels, like funny dog reels and things like that. And that's when he logged into Instagram. Other than that, he wouldn't do it. So it made sense to him to delete it.
Hmm.
X, I was surprised because he was always on X,
Yeah.
always, all the time, for hours on end, for real. And
That's why, and that's why I deleted it. That is one of the main reasons why I deleted it, because I'm saying to myself, the content that I'm getting here, do I really need to come to X to get it? Can I get it somewhere else? And can I get it somewhere I can like actually do, take steps to do the research to find, what I'm looking for versus,
mhm.
oh, let me go on X, let me find it, and I'm going to keep on scrolling through everything else.
Yeah.
Right. And it's messy. The timeline is messy. There's a lot of spam. There's a lot of other stuff that's, that justifies it to call the name X. you know, Nobody got time for all of that. Nobody got time for all of that. So
Well, let's see what the
I
fam
said
is saying
goodbye.
about your
I said
your.
goodbye.
How about let's see? Okay, ByteDance. That was the company.
ByteDance. Yes.
ByteDance. Yep. Okay, it says barbecue by Robert O'Hara.
Oh,
Oh, okay,
I play a
nice.
loud drunk Marie.
X
X
user or X users.
both.
Okay. So here, Fuljens.
Yes. XX. XX. Yeah.
And Sammy's impressed. Just Sammy listening, I was impressed too. I was like, oh my gosh. And Steve, okay.
I moved on and barely use it anymore, but I never really thought to go there for video anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you couldn't delete threads without also deleting Instagram. Yeah. And it worked out for me because my personal Instagram is tied to that threads account. So I killed two birds with one stone.
And then they said to
Knocked
you,
out both.
they said to you that we're gonna give you a grace period, right? So they're not really deleting it. It's not deleted
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah. Like, I think 30 months or something like that. I don't remember.
30
what it was,
months?
but 30 weeks.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, not months. A month.
I'll be like,
A month. I think it's a month.
it's 30
Yeah,
days?
I think it's a month. But
Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna sign back in anyway. So
Just in case you change your mind. They're like just in case
right.
you change your
Why
mind.
no?
Well, I mean, they just want to keep through.
There's a whole process to delete your account too. It's like if you want to go through that process of deleting your account, you have your mind made up. So it's like, why give me the
Or
are you
maybe,
sure?
because some people might be just like out of like, you know what, they got mad at something and they were like, you know what, I'm deleting this, and then they changed their minds. So maybe, right?
Yeah,
Maybe
I guess
it's-
so.
Who knows? But yeah, there's a lot of great, positive things come out of it, because now you have that time that you used to spend there to do other things. And today, everyone was the first day that Fulgens didn't have it, so he kept. You were hurting a little bit today, what?
No.
You were like,
From-
I'm so
from not
tired.
well, that had nothing to do with social media or anything like that.
I don't know. I think your mind was looking for things, and the mind gets tired when they don't know.
No, today
No?
it was very busy. Very
Okay.
busy. I don't even have time to go on the social medias I normally go on to. Today was super busy, so
You don't have
I had
anything to
nothing
go
to do with that. Oh, wow. We have link. I kept LinkedIn, so I have LinkedIn,
Yes, you have LinkedIn,
Facebook.
which is awesome. Well, you wanted to delete Facebook. I was like, can you hold off of that?
And
Because that's where
I
our,
can't delete. Yeah, I can't delete Facebook.
I was like, that's where our Ecamm Fam is.
For
You
Ecamm
cannot delete
Ecamm purposes, I cannot delete Facebook.
it. He was in a whole mood, And then LinkedIn, which is great because now you can concentrate more on time on developing and getting to know the platform a little bit more, which
Yeah.
is great.
Definitely.
Okay. Good
I
for
deleted my
you.
personal IG over a year ago. No regrets. X is going to be next. Yeah, definitely.
Good for you.
Definitely.
That is just trash.
Yes, Dan, you're not alone.
Everybody, when threats come out, they're like, you gotta go get your threat number. And I was like, this fine, right? Everybody can go and do what they feel is best for them. But for me, I was like, I don't need another platform, really. Not another platform.
Yeah. Send it to Facebook.
You know?
Send it to Facebook.
Exactly, right? I was like, no. You're gonna leave Facebook still for a little minute, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And Larry's asking about what about business promo? Yeah, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is definitely the platform for that. And
Yeah.
that's the thing too. I don't know about all of you, but for me, Instagram, I didn't do any business promo on there. Facebook is not really for that. Facebook, well, now since 2020, Facebook has been more Ecamm Fam related, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
X, I did not tweet one darn tweet or X. I didn't X a X. I didn't tweet a tweet. I was just scrolling on there. And
Okay, so if you didn't tweet or twex, what do you do? Just what is it called?
lurking.
Lurk? You
Yeah, lurk.
lurks? You
Yep, lurking,
lurks?
reading. Yep. And then TikTok is, still the pet project.
Mm.
Yes. I have a 14-year-old IG account that pops up every once in a while, and I haven't posted on it for at least 12 years. And I cannot delete it no matter how hard I tried. Oh, well. Oh, wow.
What's happening, Gretchen?
Hmm,
What did they tell you?
that's weird.
Yeah.
My account was from early 2000s. My account was from when IG first came out, and, and I was able to delete it. Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah. I wonder what does it say? What does it tell you?
I simply cannot keep up. Hello, Tatiana.
Tatiana!
I simply cannot keep up with and actively connect on so many platforms. So I actively post on my top two: YouTube, LinkedIn. I keep Facebook for groups like Ecamm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and that was
Yes.
that was one of the trends for 2024 that more and more creators and marketers are going to dedicate time to just a couple of platforms instead of being spread out to different ones and not knowing truly what the platform can do for you. So being having just a couple like that, like Tatiana, like Fuljens now is doing, which is great. And all of you seems like you're also just having a couple of platforms. That is great because that is going to allow you to get to know it better, uh, dedicate, curate the content and the medium that is going to work well for that platform. So when the platform does any feature updates and things like that, you're going to know exactly how that feature update is going to work for you because you know the platform and you will know the impact. But when you're spread out across multiple platforms and then a feature update comes out, you're like, well, what does it do? What does that mean to me? What does that mean? And we don't want to be there, right?
Yeah.
So good for all of us. Good for all of us.
Good for us.
And
Good
we're
for
only
us.
in February. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's do it. Where is Tom? Where is Tom when you need him? What happened to Tom?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey. All right. So
Let's
what
go
is
back
this
to
one?
Friendster. Friendster. Oh my gosh.
What is this one?
Friendster is one of it's back from during the MySpace days or around that time as well. I don't know
Yahoo
if we can
Chat is the place to be. I
Yes.
get surprised sometimes
Taking
when
it
people
back.
give me a Yahoo account, like an email account. That's Yahoo.
There you go.
Yes, we're glad to have you back. Glad to have you
Yes.
back.
Friendster. Super smart at we have to stop feeding those algorithms.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, we're okay. We're gonna start. We're gonna start this right now. We're gonna go for
MySpace
it.
CompuServe.
And then Tatiana hits
Oh,
with Netscape and Juno. I don't
oh
remember
my
Juno.
gosh.
I remember Netscape. Oh wow.
I was just about to say Netscape. Oh my gosh.
Hola, ¿cómo estás, William? You know
Good
what this reminds
okay.
me? This reminds me of the MySpace, the CompuServe, the Netscape, everything that's happening right now with all the search engines, right? So Arc is coming, which Arc for Fulgence and I, we talked about Arc
Love.
last week, and also we talked about it in the ENN newsletter. Arc is beautiful. It's a beautiful platform. It displays your information. It organizes your information so nicely that you can
Love
just
it.
find it there. And it's so peaceful. It's very calm, fam. Like very, very calm. compared to Google. But then that is that part. Now Google, right? Google is the AI, the Google Bard. Now we have Perplexity, which I tried and it gave me wrong information more than once. So I didn't like that part about it. Fuljens likes it. And then they
Yeah.
have Microsoft Bing, right? Is on it. I like Microsoft Bing, but I keep defaulting back to Google Bard and Arc now. So Arc got the search for me
Arc.
right now.
Yeah.
Fulgens.
Yeah. Arc is officially becoming my default browser. Just and then what was it? When was it? Friday? Was it Friday? I told
Mm.
you, was it either Thursday or Friday? Like after we announced it on Ian and stuff like that, they came out with an update on Arc with more features. There are these AI browsing features that are so amazing. So let's say you wanted to create let me see. You could, let's say you put in a search for a folder of Dan Roth speaking engagements. So now it's going to browse all of Dan's speaking engagements. Let's say they were there on video, and it's going to create a folder for you. Inside that folder, you can have videos and links, and it's just so amazing. Like the way the content organization is for Arc and the AI features is absolutely incredible. And Perplexity, what I like about Perplexity is the interface, right? Right now on the free feature, you just have the Perplexity engine, and as you mentioned earlier, it's young and you have to train it because like ChatGPT is like well seasoned and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
right? But if you let's say you were to drop your $20 subscription for ChatGPT and you pick up a $20 subscription for Perplexity, now you can choose which engine you want and have the
Mm.
Perplexity interface. You could have the GPT-4, you could have all the others. You could have Bing. They're all there.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are there. They're all there under in the Perplexity, and you have that amazing co-pilot. It's just so lovely because I love how when you enter a prompt and you're not specific enough, then Perplexity comes back and asks you for details. And the details are kind of like multiple choice. You can pick and choose and add on to the prompt and keep building onto it. And there are follow-up questions after you finish generating the prompt. It's really cool. Really cool. And I've just tried it. I'm already sold on it, right? So and I'm just keeping your advice on like it's still young and all these things like that, whether or not it has other engines that you could select. But I'm gonna continue watching it and seeing how it develops to see if it's worth dropping the ChatGPT subscription and picking up Perplexity instead.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people are doing because supposedly, right, Perplexity has is trying to go for that, right, to give a search or a model that is smart enough to be the ChatGPT paid version,
Mm-hmm.
but then the higher than whenever Perplexity, whatever version would be higher than Chat GPT-4 right now. So I'm just waiting and seeing what happens because more engines or more search engines are going to continue to come in the market. We're only in February. And let's just see. But again, the Perplexity, the interface is great. It integrates with Arc very nicely because they're coming together. And yeah, that's I like Arc. Waiting to see what Perplexity, how it develops.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely.
We
Let's
have
see what the
we
fam
have
is
some
saying because some of the fam is using
yeah.
it's using Perplexity. And after this, we're gonna have our first trivia, everyone, because we have not had our first trivia. So
Yeah.
here we go. So
We had a que-
hello.
we had a question from Tatiana
I'm I'm
about
I'm up there. Let's see. Okay, so William. Okay, here we go. AOL. We're still going backwards. AOL. What was it? What was? Oh, you got mail. You got
yeah,
mail. They even
AIM,
got. They even did a
instant
movie.
messenger.
A movie.
Oh yeah.
You got mail. Oh my gosh. AOL aim taught me an entire generation. Oh my gosh. I remember when my sister asked me what a LOL meant. That was classic, man. Yeah. Okay. So we have, all right. So let's see. My website is best viewed with Netscape Navigator. Does art work on mobile? I'm not sure. Fulgence, did you try it?
Yes. So
Okay.
Tatiana, there is a Arc browser for iOS. It's not as uh
Robust.
deep robust as the desktop version of Arc. However, on this past Monday when we were reviewing ENN, somebody said, "Oh, there's nothing for Arc on iOS." And then I found it after the show, but then the there were really no features there. But after that big update over the past few days, that big update, now Arc Mobile has what's called Browse for Me. So now that's their built-in AI browser feature. So let's say you look up Tatiana Teaches, and then instead of hitting search, you hit Browse for Me. It's gonna build an entire web page of your videos, of anything, your background, your professional background, links to anything you've published. It's gonna just curate all that for you and create an entire web page just for Tatiana Teaches. Arc is incredible. Arc is
Yeah,
incredible.
yeah. Fuljens came down with like, oh my gosh, they did this update on iOS. I'm like, what? I'm over
Yeah.
here trying to cook, but he was really excited, and I can see.
Check it out. Check it out. It's pretty cool.
I wonder if we can get Ecamm to see what. I mean, virtual cam got a huge lift. So who knows, Steve? Who knows? If
Exactly.
ICQ is still out,
I like Perplexity. Everyone has different work and thought methods. Find what fits you. Oh, and something else we didn't talk about on Arc, right? So Arc has, you could pick Perplexity as your search engine, but also Arc has something where you can what's called boost a page. You could customize the web page. You can change the font type. You can change the color of the background. You could basically customize web pages inside of Arc.
your own
I'm
landing
telling
page. That's
you.
what they say.
Yeah. I'm
Your
telling
own
you,
landing
it's like
page.
it's awesome.
Hello, Ubs.
Aubrey, good to see you here.
Copilot and Bard.
It's great. I will have to check out. It's ARC. Arc Search. Arc
Yes.
Search.
Okay, so we go with
My work colleagues all bought AOL stock and they all got rich. I was pretty young at the time and didn't jump on the trend. Oh man.
yeah. We have stories though. This is like great, so great memories. But like they say, memories are worth. There's no price on memory there, Matt. So okay, here we go. Okay, yes. So all right, so let's go to our first trivia, everyone. Fulgence, are you ready?
Ready.
So we talked about Black History Month and the themes and all of this great things. So we didn't know about this part and we were wondering if you did. So here we go.
Who is the founder of Black History Month? Sojourner Truth, Carter G. Woodson, or W.E.B. Du Bois?
No Googling or using ARC for search.
Do not use ARC.
Do not ARC this.
Do not ARC.
Take your best guess. This is for an Ecamm Fam mug, orange mug. They're definitely not searching. So let me wait a little bit just in case your answers are okay. Here we go.
It's cool
right.
because like around the 15-second mark of time remaining on the replay, that's when the answers started coming in.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and you all went with names. I love it. You didn't even go for the. That's what was taking so long because you were writing the whole name.
You have to type it out.
Okay, all right. So here we go. So we're gonna go to this trivia, not to play because it's already done. So I'm just gonna pause it. Okay. So the correct answer is
Carter G. Woodson, known as the father of Black history, first set out in 1926 to designate a time to promote and educate people about Black history and culture.
Amazing. Amazing. This is,
Yes.
and look, it's so many years later. Look at how his vision is still here. I love it. So the winner is, let me see if I didn't miss anything, right? So let me just pull up the first one that I see here. And it is, yes, George Canales. Congratulations, George. Listen, you're taking Tatiana's, because you won last week, didn't you?
Tatiana is warming up. Tatiana's warming back up.
Yes, you won again. So this is what you're winning. You're winning a beautiful orange Ecamm Fam cup. So you are going to email marketing@ecamm.com, like you did last week, marketing@ecamm.com, to claim your prize. But don't worry about it, because we have 2 more trivia. So you got 2 more chances of winning the cup.
Yes.
All right, so let's see what we have. So for those of you who participated, or who participated in the Ecamm Live Challenge, you should have received your certificate. So make sure you flaunt that certificate out everywhere. And if you have LinkedIn, that is a great place to post it. Because obviously, right, if you're looking for to develop your Ecamm Live clientele, or even have a little bit more of an up, right, that is a great place to post it.
Yes.
Okay, Tatiana wore her Ecamm cap today. Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. Okay. All right. Have fun, Dan.
Have fun, Dan. Have fun. Enjoy.
And yeah, George won last week. So yes.
He's on a winning streak, says Paul. Yes. The mugs are awesome, by the way. Just got mine from trivia a couple weeks ago. Thanks again.
Yeah. So you got the ENN one, Steve?
Awesome.
So you got the ENN? I believe that's what ENN. The ENN was. Okay, so now we have to do do you know for you. And look at, we're almost, it's 7:50. This is great.
Yeah,
Time just flew today. We're gonna have this amazing do you know, because everything is there's a lot of fun stuff happening. So in this world of social and updates and features and all of this great things. So let's go for it.
New 17.4 iOS features new emojis.
Look at that. They have all this awesome and cute emojis that you can use to communicate when you don't feel like communicating.
And also get used to, right? Because those two is supposed to be like I'm turning my head from side to side, or
Right.
I'm shaking my head. And then the other one is like I'm nodding up, like I'm agreeing with something.
But then the phoenix,
the
right? Like,
Phoenix,
what, the phoenix?
is cool.
What is the phoenix supposed to do?
The phoenix, you rising from the ashes. So
I see. Okay.
if you're rising from the ashes, use the phoenix emoji.
And so this is 17.4, and this is more here if you would like to find out more. This just came out on January 25th, and these are all, I don't know how you're going to use mushrooms and lime and one, but
people will find a way.
They will, and look at all the other emojis.
There you go.
Yeah.
Breaking chains, and I'm pretty sure if you want to mix a drink or something, you could use the lime.
I guess. Or if you're like sour or something, you can put a lime there.
And mushrooms.
And the link. But the link is broken. Like broken link.
Breaking chains.
Breaking chains. Oh, yes. Breaking chains. You see, so you use emojis a lot, don't you? That you know all of this? Because I would not know. And I'm like, is that a broken link?
Oh, I read the article that you sent me. That's how I knew what it was.
Yeah, but I mean, like, okay, for something else, right? Like, it could potentially mean whatever is up to interpretation, right? So it
It's however
doesn't.
people use it. Yeah.
Just like some people get upset when people reply with a thumbs up to a text that they sent. People get upset at that. I don't get upset at that. Like, I do it myself, and I'm like, okay, I got you. But people get upset at that. So
Yeah.
people can get upset at a broken link and not, or misinterpret a broken link or something.
There you go.
Anyway,
It could refer to a web page or something, and the link is broken.
the
You just
link is
put
broken. That's what I would think of, right? That's what I would think of. But what
Yeah.
about, what is your favorite emoji to use, fam? In the comments, just put your favorite emoji to use. So I'm gonna put mine here because I have a favorite one to use. That's mine right there. I believe I did it as Ecamm. Shoot. All right, well, that's mine. I'm going to, yeah. So Fuljens, what is yours? And then let us see which one is yours.
Mine is fire emoji.
Lime for the coconut. Let me go to
Mine
the
is
comments
fire.
and see.
Fire emoji.
Okay, so Steve got the ENN mug. Steve, we
Yes.
want to see a picture, please. So just take a picture with it and represent the ENN mug.
Exactly.
Oh, I see. Okay, let me.
Right.
Mushroom. Breaking chains. I love limes. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for your business. Lime for the coconut. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. All right. If you're making, yeah, that's all right. I use Mario Brothers sound effect in my classes. I love it. It's for education, though. She made it clear. All right, so Tatiana uses, okay, I love it. I use those
are good
too.
ones.
Okay, Fuljens uses fire emoji. Aubrey's, so going like,
That's a good one.
Okay, George Canellis, okay, that's a good one too. That's a good one.
Party.
And the other one, nerdy. Oh, look at Survivor Larry using, is that a nose
salute.
or an
The
ear?
salute. Huh?
Salute?
The salute. Yeah.
That's a salute? That's an ear.
The
Okay, you
salute.
see?
Salute.
Salute.
That was like the previous update.
Oh,
From the previous
okay,
update.
I see it now. Okay, okay, Survivor Larry, I see it now.
Yeah.
That new brown mushroom should have been a Super Mario Gumba. Kind of looks like a Gumba. Cool. Okay, William uses a drum. Okay, a chicken
yeah,
drum.
I see him posting that one.
So what is that? Like, what is it? What are you trying to say when you use a chicken drum? For real, like, I want to know why
You hungry?
What are you trying to say? Yes, of course, that's a cool emoji.
There you go. Exactly. Put the lime in the coconut.
Okay, Paul, I can see you using this one.
Yes.
Exactly, Tatiana. I'm like, so William, please do clarify for us. What does the chicken leg mean?
Oh, that's his nickname. Oh, okay.
What, the chicken leg is his nickname?
That's what he says.
That's your nickname, a chicken leg? Wait, I'm trying to translate it in Espanol.
Mulo de pollo, he says.
Mulo de pollo. Okay. Got you. All right, so that's why you... Okay, I kind of got it. Okay.
Rainy Cajun, thank you for your service.
Thank you, Rainy Cajun. Good luck with your paperwork. All right, everyone. So we have question number 2. We got trivia number 2. Here we go.
What anniversary of Black History Month are we observing this year? The 59th, the 76th, or the 98th? Tatiana said, Will, it's muslo de pollo, not mulo.
No, but listen, Tatiana. In Dominican Republic, we're over there eating the S's on every word.
Oh my gosh, that is too funny. The chicken leg. Oh my gosh.
Call me the chicken leg, they say. No, molo de pollo. But, okay. All right, so let's see. We got a lot of great. Okay, I see it. I see an answer. Yeah, I see one answer. Yes, Fuljens?
Yeah, there's a few, but there's one who answered first. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Even mulito de pollo. I played. Here we go. Okay. Is it? Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go again. I was just gonna go in the comments. All right, so we're not playing now. We're just going to display. The correct answer is
98th, believe it or not. And it's the 90th anniversary. What started out as Negro History Week started in 1926 and renamed Black History Month in 1976 when it was officially recognized by the government. But the person that we refer to in the first trivia started it out in 1926.
That is amazing. 98th. Wow. And then it started with a couple of days, and look at this, a whole month. Yes. But 98, that's just, a person had this idea, and then look at this. All right, so let's go for the first 98 is Brother Reggie. Congratulations. You just won yourself a Ecamm Fam mug.
Ecamm Fam mug.
So please send an email to marketing@ecamm.com. marketing@ecamm.com, and just mention that you won the Ecamm Fam mug in orange on ENN.
Yes.
And then once you get it, take a picture and show it off. All right, so we have one more, and we're just gonna go for it right now. So this
Paul said he was around for the first one.
For the first one, what? Oh my gosh. Yes, you're welcome, Brother Reggie. Yes, congratulations. Fuljens, you're gonna have to fill me in. What are we laughing about?
Paul was there for the very first Black History Month.
Oh my gosh, Paul. No, he said Rainy Cajun was around for the first one. It was Rainy Cajun that was around, and Paul is saying it because Rainy Cajun's not. Rainy Cajun's still here.
Got it. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Watch it, Grandpa. Rainy Cajun says. That is too funny.
Killing me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you have one last chance to win, and let me tell you, but first of all, before we go, right? We have Coach Content saying, wow, yes, and hello to see you. We haven't seen you in a minute. Thank you for coming back.
Good to see you, Coach.
So yes, 98. Look at this. All
years,
this. Wow. Yes. Whoa. 98. And this is all, we know and we say, yes, we celebrate Black history, which we do. We're Black and brown, so we celebrate it every day. But when we are guided to it, look at all the things that we learned, right? Because it's great. 98 years in them. Yes.
Definitely.
Definitely. They're still going on it, okay? You guys, okay? Okay, so we have one last one, and everyone, okay, this one is not related to Black History Month.
Yes.
Unless you want to make it related to it, because you can perhaps have a show about it if you wanted to. But this is about Ecamm, and if you use Ecamm all the time, if you came out of Adrian's Ecamm Live Challenge, you might know this. So here we go. Let's see.
Which Ecamm feature allows you to include audio from Ecamm, such as music, sound effects, etc. in Zoom? Loopback, isolated audio, or virtual mic? With the creepy... I'm
going to put it up a little bit more.
What is going on?
Let's see what we got. This is for an Ecamm Fam mug.
we have some we have
They're
some
hypnotized.
we have some seniors battling it out on in the chat. I don't know what's going on over there.
They're still for it. They're still going at it. Okay. We have some answers.
Everybody did great. Everybody did great on this one.
So proud of you all.
But
Yes, so
it
proud of you
seems,
all.
Somebody is coming back for their crown.
Yes, I see that. She was like, you know what? I've used this one. I probably used it today. Let me see. And the winner of this amazing, let me find it. Okay. Of this amazing Ecamm Fam mug is Tatiana.
She's back.
It is the virtual mic, fam. The virtual mic.
Yes.
If you wanted to bring audio from Zoom into Ecamm, then you will need Lubeck.
Right.
Okay, so here we go. Yeah, everybody did pretty awesome. I love you guys. Make me so proud. Okay, here we go. I'm just trying to see what the boomers are doing over here
Oh my
in the
gosh.
streets.
They get telling people to get off their lawn and
If they had,
stuff going on.
if macOS or unless you're on your phone, you have 17 plus iOS, you can use those new emojis.
Right.
You can use all the new emojis. So yeah, so fam, this is it. This is it for today. Remember that if you cannot wait to get your news until the following Monday, you can sign up for the ENN newsletter, which is delivered to you bi-weekly by yours truly, Fuljens and Anna. And we also have it on LinkedIn. So you can sign up either way. You can subscribe on LinkedIn, or you can subscribe to get it hot and nice in your email. Yes, and that link
That's
is
right.
going to be in the comments.
Yes, it will.
Yeah. Okay. And Fulgens is like, yes, it will. I'm getting it right there, right now. Okay, fam. So thank you so much for being here with us. Remember that we're going to be on Building Blocks this Wednesday. Fulgens.
Yes, we are going to be doing part 2 of our live podcast graphics design workshop. And the week before last, we worked on the podcast cover art. So now we're going to be building some blocks right inside of Ecamm, building out those scenes for the podcast.
That is right. And remember that next Monday, we have Katie as our guest. So come in and give Katie the warm welcome that she deserves, because she makes all of us and supports all of us creators in the Ecamm Live community and beyond. So she's going to be here next Monday with us.
Yes.
All right, fam. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And I'm just seeing we're still, okay, awesome, brother Reggie. Yes, there's no issue with shipping to Japan. Mr. Moderator can answer that, but also Katie will let you know.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
We will do something. We'll make something happen.
Yes, we will.
Okay. Everyone, thank you.
Issue.
What is that?
No shipping issue, says Paul.
Okay, perfect. Look at that. Yes. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for being here. Congratulations to the winners. When you receive your mug, remember to take your picture and post it in the Ecamm Live Facebook or even on LinkedIn, hashtag Ecamm Fam, to show up your merch and represent the family. Thank you so much, everybody. My name is Anna Hill.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
And we will see you on Wednesday.